12:18 a.m. Purple vacancy in the puddles. Jukebox glowed through the diner glass. My whole mind already floating.
Flow with me, slow, slow. Under that violet afterglow. Flow with me, slow, slow. Where the baseline make the night move slow.
Parking lot shining like candy paint rain. Chrome on the bumper, smoke in the lane. Coffee steam ghosting from the takeout cup. Purple sign dripping, never letting up. I'm in that dream where the minutes been, where the back seat dark feels soft as sin, where the booth light from inside spill out, and a whole lot of hush when the subs roll out. I see white walls cut through the wet black gloss. I see a shape where the tail lights cross. I feel that craving in the syrup loop, in the glass, in the ash, in the roof of the coupe. Every little thing got a late night halo. Straw wrapper gold in the dashboard shadow. The diner clock don't mean a thing out here. Time gets slow when the haze get near.
Flow with me, slow, slow. Under that violet afterglow. Flow with me, slow, slow. Where the baseline make the night move slow.
Dream keeps circling the same sweet frame. Purple on chrome like a whispered name. Motor hum under the neon rain. Warm my chest like a velvet chain. I catch reflections in the side door trim. My whole cool gone, but the lights stay dim. French fries cooling on a paper tray. Moon in the windshield trying to fade away. Still I drift in that after hour spell. Half motel heaven, half asphalt hell. But the smoke make mercy, the smoke make room. The smoke lay silk through the whole cocoon. I hear the tires in my memory glide. I hear the low and hold my pulse inside. And every breath got that same warm make. Like the night itself don't wanna let me wait.
Flow with me, slow, slow. Under that violet afterglow. Flow with me, slow, slow. Where the baseline make the night move
turns through like night got caught and broken too.
Memory hit all at once. The roll-up door half raised to the night. The silver gleam running down the fender. The red tool chest catching a weak lamp. The floor shining black with oil and rinsed water. And your outline breaking into pieces in the chrome like the whole shop had learned how to keep a secret. The morning found me carrying that room inside my chest. That after hours auto shop with its quiet machinery, its polished quarter panels, its hanging cords and shadow lifts, its low lamps to your lamps turning every surface tender and expensive, as if steel itself had spent the night learning the language of longing and had not yet forgotten it by dawn. I remember the bay air warm with smoke and engine heat, the workbench dim under scattered sockets, the hood left open like an unfinished confession, the reflections doubling your shape until I could not tell where the chrome ended and the warning began. And every small sound, cool and metal, a soft heel on concrete, the hush under the bass, felt slowed down and lacquered over with that dreamy sadness that arrives only after the best part has already happened. There was a melancholy to the glamour of it, a sweetness in the emptiness, a rich low ache in watching the shop become softer than it had any right to be. With the dark outside just beyond the open bay and the glow inside making everything look hell for one more minute than the world could really spare. Time went blurry in the chrome that night. Slow on your hands, slow on the light. I keep replaying that silver slide where the hour lost shape and would not decide. Time went blurry in the chrome that night. Slow on your hands, slow on the light. I keep replaying that silver slide where the hour lost shape and would not decide. What stays with me is not any single thing, but the way the whole room moved like one long thought. The lift chains hanging still while the sub rolled under the floor. The black coupe on the rack breathing back the glow. The mirror shine of the wheel lip turning your wrist into a ribbon of light, then turning it away, then giving it back softer, more distant, more impossible to leave alone. I remember how the smoke floated through the work bays and made the fluorescent edge of every tool look velvety. How the gleam on the chrome made the darkness richer instead of colder. How the place felt less like a garage and more like a private fever dream where luxury had put on coveralls and leaned against the work table just to watch us lose track of time. And all the while that blurred time obsession kept tightening around me, not harshly, not like panic, but like a slow polished chain, like the kind of fixation that turns reflections into memories before they have even finished happening. That makes the whole next morning feel like a room you have not truly walked into because you are still somewhere under those lights, still somewhere inside that silver afterglow. Time went blurry in the chrome that night. Slow on your hands, slow on the light. I keep replaying that silver slide where the hour lost shape and would not decide. Door open, engine heat fading, smoke still writing, chrome still waiting, bass still low, in the frame of the dark, and every little gleam in the shop still pulling at the same part of my heart. Time went blurry in the chrome that night. Slow on your hands, slow on the Then the memory narrows to the smallest motion, to your fingers near mine with the whole shop breathing around us, to the weak light caught in the hood line, to the smoke thinning over the floor, to that final touch that never fully became a whole, because in the last silver second your hand met mine and then slipped away, leaving the chrome full of us and the morning full of nothing. Already rolling past the liquor glow. Already got smoke turning blue in the cabin. Already got the bass under the seat telling the whole car how to breathe. I remember that boulevard like a warm film left, playing after the screen went dark. All black pavement and gold spill. All midnight haze softening the lane lines while the city kept its distance and the palms leaned down like old friends who knew too much. The tires barely whisper, the engine stayed gentleman low, and the whole ride with that polished kind of loneliness that only shows up after midnight. When the chrome starts catching more memory than light in every store from reflection looks like somebody you almost knew. There was smoke in the suede, smoke in the dash glow, smoke curling slow enough to make the air feel expensive. Somewhere in that ribbon hush, I can still feel the body heat left in the seat beside me. The kind that doesn't leave when the person does. The kind that turn a simple drive into a private religion. That's why I keep coming back to it. Not for the road, for the way the road held us, for the way the low end pressed up through the leather and made every breath heavier, every glance slower, every second richer than it had any right to be.
Body on the page, racing the blood.
Scene got softer the farther we rolled. Boulevard lights stretching long across the doors. Little red signs melting in the side glass. Warm air slipping in through the crack like it had nowhere better to go. And I was deep in it at the glow state where smoke and nostalgia start sharing the same mouth. I could see the city far off in little glitter cuts, but the real world was inside the cabin. The ring on the cup holder, the faint SIM card in the headrest, the blue dashboard wash on my wrist, the pulse in my chest keeping time with the speakers like the music knew the exact shape of what I missed. Nothing had to be loud, that was the luxury, the one to stay smooth, the ache stayed tailored, even the emptiness came dressed right, sitting low in the passenger side, looking good enough to almost mistake for company. And every time the bass rolled through the floor again, it brought the memory back physical, back close, back warm, like the body remembers what the mind only knows in fragments.
Body on the base, racing the blood. Night ride slow, like a velvet flood. Body on the base, lights drift past. I still feel that touch when the sub hits back.
By the end of that drive, the haze had turned the whole boulevard into a ribbon of dark silk. The palms had gone soft at the edges, and the skyline ahead started washing thin, losing its sharpness, one gold fleck at a time, until it looked less like a city and more like the last thought before sleep. I remember the smoke still hanging in the cabin after the music dipped, the chrome still carrying little ghosts of passing light, the bass still breathing under everything even when the block grew quiet. And that's how the night stayed with me. Not as a place, not as a face, but as a low warm pressure in the chest, while the skyline slowly washed itself away. You hear that crackle first, that needle drop, that low bass roll under the floorboards.
The smoke ring breaking slow and the lamp glow.
Yeah. Kick it first. Cone flex, blue LEDs climb the rack. Smoke lifted off the leather chair. A wrist found the fade of the whole room leaned in. Yeah. Blue light on the soundproof glass. Blue light on the mic stand chrome. Blue light on her shoulder when she crossed the rug slow. And the bass rolled under it all like a hand with patience. No words in the room. Just posture, just timing. Just the way she bent over the console once I let her hair fall near to meet the bridge. Just the way my breath checked hips through the floor. 9 times Bluesy, smoking the dim. Ring on the stem of a water glass, love on a hood phone car. Nails near the gain knob, smoke cutting silver over the speaker claws. Gold zipper in a blue haze, jawline and profile, half turn, pause. Return, yeah. That's how the intimacy came, not loud, not sudden. More like the room got warmer by inches. More like the leather sofa kept the shape of her leaving it. More like the track play low and her body answered before the next bar drop. Yeah, I stay cool in the frame, chain still, shoulders loose, but the studio knew better. The booth glass caught it, the waveform told on me. Every time she leaned back toward the chair, the bass put another mark on the night. Bass on your waist, blue on your skin. Room goes slow when you lean back in. Low light, no words, at the speaker spin. Bass on your waist, blue on your skin. Bass in your step, smoke in the den. Body say, one more loop, let the whole room bend. Bass on your waist, blue on your skin. Yeah, yeah. Monitor glow on the bottle edge. Ash settling light on the lacquer tray. Her knee touched the side of the couch once, then drifted away with the kick and snare. No dialogue, no need, body language only and everything clear. Yeah, she moved like the session had silk in it. Like each hi-hat opened another inch of heat. One hand on the back of the chair, one shoulder to the booth. One slow inhale, one soft exhale. Smoke made halos around the mic cable and let them break over the armrest. Yeah. The room had luxury in the details, black acoustic panels, cream stitching on the seat, small blue dots on the outboard gear, a watch face catching the transport lights, her perfume sitting warm in the air. Receipt her paper sleeves and burnt sweetness, even the silence between drum hits felt expensive. I watched the little things, ankle crossing, neck tilting, headphones hanging from 2 fingers, the pulse on the wrist when the 808 stretched longer. Every shot a sequence, every sequence another reason. The studio felt smaller, deeper, closer to skin and the sound. Speaker breathe, neon sleep, blue room, soft heat, a shadow, my beat, no talk, all feel. And the hook came back through the mains, fatter than before, and she let it find the spine of the sofa. Eyes half closed, hand gliding over the console wood like she could calm the whole mix by touch alone. Yeah, that did it. That body and bass connection, that soft power, that slow burn persist. Yeah. Yeah. I saw it in fragments again. Backlit cheekbone, collarbone under the blue wash, smoke sliding past her mouth, foot tapping once on the rug. The low end pressing into the room and her body answering in a language cleaner than speech, no thriller in it. No cold edge, just expensive warmth with control, just night work turned intimate. I didn't reach, didn't break the tape, just let the room keep recording what the body knew. How the sub carry heat under the skunk, now the skin caught blue and gave it back softer. How obsession can look polished when it stays seated and lets the speakers do the touching. By the last pass, the studio felt less like a place to make records and more like a place where desire learned arrangement. With a booth glass, the chair, the rack lights, the smoke, the cable loops, the floor vibrations, all lined up around one quiet truth. The bass had found her, and I was already inside the afternoon. Yeah, yeah.
Body say more than the record did. One more loop, let the whole room damage. Face on your waist, blue on your skin. Hey, hey, hey. Take lights faded, metas drop. Smoke thin but never left. Her outline softer near the door glass.
Chrome on the hood, lighter by the cup, dashboard glow, low blue. Wind hit the doors, dust on the rims. Pulled up high where the city turned small. Headlights cut lines in the cane on the wall. Engine still warm, bass still under my ribs. Yeah, smoke curls soft in the night, get still. I saw your hand on the wheel, not moving. Gold on your wrist, small flame, then ruin. Perfume in the warm air, mixed with the burn. You look like a wrong turn, I still chose first. Your legs cross slow in the spill of the beam. Skin catch white, then fade in the steam. Wind on your head, got time moving strange. Whole world pause, but the low end stay. He say less, and the land more deep. Voice ride dark, like the tires asleep. I taste the smoke when he lean my way. Like one long night, got lost in the break. Yeah. Time go blurry when you breathe on me. Headlights shake, but you stay with me. Wind keep talking, I can't let it leave. Round and round, you're stuck in me. Canyon edge, black drop, city lights fall. Your name in my mouth, sound slow like tar. I trace one line from your wrist to your knee. Night too wide, but you narrow it for me. He got that laid back heat, that dangerous calm. Ash on his thumb, stars on his arm. Not saying love, just saying stay. And that hit harder in the wind this way. I'm your feet cold, your body turn warm. Dust in the beam like a private storm. No club crowd now, just a sub in the trunk. And the hush between us, heavy and drunk. I watch the red lights paint both our cheeks. Hear tire hum dying under the beat. He look at me like he know I'm gone. Like the road been over, but we hold on. I could drive off, let the whole thing blur. Still I'm parked in the pullover. Smoking the cabin, halo on the throat. One more second and I'm losing the cold. Time go blurry when you breathe on me. Headlights shake, but you stay with me. Wind keep talking, I can't let it leave. Round and round, you're stuck in me. Heaven look low from this turnout lane. Dust on the chrome, tears I won't name. I wear my smile like a silk thin lie. But the bass too honest when it moves inside. You got that far off look, sweet and gone. Like sunrise built in a sad slow song. I touch your chin, you don't pull away. Not a whole cliffside bend to the way. You smell like heat, like trees, like night. Like bad good choices under soft dash light. I tell myself, keep cool, don't slip. Then his hand find mine, that's it. We young saints, we know this scene. Headlights whine and a tank gon' lean. But something in the silence went deeper tonight. Like your eyes let me in past the smoke and the shine. I used to love like a fast lane crash. Now I won't slow, won't haze, won't last. If I fall here, let it be this way. With the canyon holding what I can't say. Wind on the roof, heart in my throat. Dust in the light, hands moving slow. Night got no clock, just glow then fade. One long pull and we don't look away. Time go blurry when you breathe on me. Headlights shake, but you stay with me. Wind keep talking, I can't let it leave.
I wasn't killing time up on this ledge. I drove up here cause losing you felt next. So if the dawn asks what this really is, it's me admitting I already slipped. And if that wind keep every word we said, let it keep this. I'm gone on you more than I ever said.
Bottleneck. Gold on the booth, Sam. City laid out below us, and the room was already moving like a memory. I remember that lounge in the soft focus drift, last call ringing low while the whole flow slipped into a slower glow, into a richer frame. In the dapper hours hushed with your trace on my name. Leather held heat with a booth curved deep, low bass rolled under it, velvet and sweet. Smoke climbed lazy through the pendant light haze, turn the whole high room into a blur of praise. You leaned just enough to bend an hour thin, perfume in the air, gold on your skin. And I sat there calm in the way men lie, all cool in the chest while the one stay high. City lights below like jewelry spilled, too far to hold, too bright, too still. And somehow the distance fit the mood just right, all dreamy and tender with a little more night. I keep replaying the scene in pieces, your wrist by the glass, your shoulder and knee on my chain going cold while the room stay warm. In the silence between us dressed up like charm. Luxury, loneliness, blue on the smoke, gold on the stress. Luxury, loneliness, room full of shine, heart in the dress. Luxury, loneliness, you that close, still hard to possess. All that glow, all that lay, all of it sitting here on my chest. I remember the bar rail catching low red stripes, the staff stacking stemware in the edge of the lights. The DJ letting one more slow record bleed, like the room knew exactly what the dark might need. No hard scene, no rush, no break, just a rich little ache. I was trying not to name, just your outline drifting through the low lit blur. And my whole night leaning a little toward her, glossy in the way the memory moves now. Every detail polished by the weight of a dance, all blue on the labels, gold over the boost. And the whole lounge floated like I thought with no end. Dreamy, yes, but the sadness was dressed, not ragged, not loud, just smooth at best. The kind that wears cologne and sits up straight, the kind that smiles slow when it's getting too late. I felt it in the bass when the room thinned out, in the warm black air when the last laughs drowned, in the way your perfume stayed longer than sound, making even the silence feel velvet bound. Luxury, loneliness, blue on the smoke, gold on the stress. Luxury, loneliness, room full of shine, heart in the dress. Luxury, loneliness, you that close, still hard to possess. All that glow, all that lay, all of it sitting here on my chest. By the final stretch, the high room turned private, more shadow in the corners, more softness in the violet, more gold on the bottles, less noise in the crowd, and every little gesture started landing too loud. I remember my hand on the rim of the glass, watching the city flicker in the black below, watching your body hold the last of the warmth like the night itself didn't want to let go. It wasn't love set bright, wasn't pain set plain, more like a polished shake under deep bass rain, more like knowing the hour was already gone, while the room kept blowing like it still had time. That is the part that stays after the smoke clears, how the luxury made the loneliness prettier, how the loneliness made the luxury honest. I both sat down in my chest and stayed. Now when I think back, it doesn't come straight. It arrives like a force shovel washed in neon, all silk on the edges, all bruised in the center, all last call beauty with the sadness turned on, and never replay leaves the same mark. That blue gold hush, that elegant dark, that one soft hour above the city light still moving near me when the room is gone. Last pour, low glow, deep bass, moving slow. Your scent, my calm, night stressed, too long. Blue fell, gold stayed, and the whole room began to fade. Luxury, loneliness, blue on the smoke, gold on the stress. Luxury, loneliness,
Room full of shine, hard in the dress. Luxury, loneliness. You that close, still hard to possess. All that glow, all that lay, all of it sitting here on my chest. And the bar lights soften. The floor lost its color. The city below turned distant and thin. Smoke went dim in the rafters. Gold slipped off the leather. Blue sank down into the glass. And the whole last call's dream just faded to black.
Bass in the floor first. Ice in the bucket. Lift cables humming somewhere. And that room above the city still breathing low.
Morning came thin, but the night stayed thick. Still got that hush in my chest, still got your heat on it. Private lounge, high over the blocks. Last call fading soft, but the low end never stopped. Blue from the bar rail, gold on the trim. Velvet all around us, smoke going loose at the rim. You leaned in slow with that look half tied. Skin catching lamp glow, like the room got wide. I barely said much, just watched you move. Chain at your throat, small sparks in the blue. Whole place floating, late and plush. Door staff whispering, but we stayed in the hush. City below us, all blurred, all glow. I felt less alone every time you came close. Warm air, dark scent, your hand on my sleeve. Now in daylight, that's all that won't leave.
Plus midnight, stay close, stay close.
Old blue room, move slow, move slow. Warm smoke, gold touch, don't go. All night on me, still on me, still on me. I keep replaying the shape of your laugh. Small and soft, then gone too fast. The booth held us like a secret kept. Leather still warm from the way you sat. No bright crowd scene, just a thinning room. Glassware stacked quiet in a late song bloom. I remember your perfume mixed with the burn. Remember that pause before you turned. Heating the silence, heating the glance, heating the space between your hands. And loneliness moved in too. Not while you touched me, right after you. That's the part that stayed in the track. How the bass held me down when the room pulled back. Gold on the bottleneck, blue on your knees. My voice stayed calm, but the warmth ran deep. I let the record spin, let the hour drag silk. Let your eyes say enough without saying it big.
But still I stay close, stay close. Low blue room, move slow, move slow. Warm smoke, gold touch, don't go. All night on me, still on me, still on me.
This morning quiet, ain't really quiet. I still hear subtones under the silence. Still see the city way down beneath, like a field of diamonds, too far to keep. Still see your fingers around the glass stem. Still feel that pull when you lean back in. Luxury wasn't loud, wasn't flash, wasn't noise. It was soft black sleeves and your half-soft voice. It was private height with the lights turned low. It was one more song
when we should've gone. It was smoking rings, breaking over gold. It was wanting more and not saying so. Now the room is gone, but the mood ain't left. It sits in my lungs, it sleeps in my breath. I got daylight on me, but the night runs long. One body gone, and the bass lives on.
Soft fit, soft heat, lay floor under my feet. Your name, no sound, just a postcode around. I won't last pour, one touch, wanting more. Dark door, slow flame, in the morning ain't the same. Let's stay close, stay close, stay close. No blue, move slow, move slow. Won't smoke, go touch, don't go. All night on me, still on me, still on me.
Now the glasses are clear, and the hallway's still, but under my ribs, the pressure don't quit. Room gone dark, your warmth gone light. You're somewhere below the silence. The bass still breathing tonight.
Already deep in the leather with the dash light blue across my hand. Already in the haze with the palms bending over the lane. Already wearing your perfume in the cabinet. Already gone enough to let the city blur and still feel every burn.
I keep the coupe in the velvet crawl, where the black top shines under midnight mist, and the chrome keeps catching neon like the road is trying on jewelry. One arm loose on the wheel, one thought circling your skin, and that thought gets warmer every time the signal changes red. The whole strip feels expensive in a quiet way. All dark lacquer, soft smoke, deep rims and bass, heavy enough to slow my heartbeat without ever calming it. Palm shadows slide over the hood and melt across the glass, while the city breathes somewhere off to the side. Far enough to look pretty, near enough to feel like pressure. I stay in that perfect middle where one ride's clean and loneliness rides cleaner, both dressed up and sitting close like they belong beside me.
Night drive by, let the whole lane flow. Palm lights swim while the low end rolls. Heat on my chest and a ghost that won't go. Night drive glide, just me and the glow.
I pass sleeping storefronts and late lit signs that smear blue, rose, and gold across the bodywork. The dashboard keeps that cool studio glow on my ring and sleeve, while warm air through the cracked glass reminds me this city knows how to tempt a man without touching him. Just give him one long boulevard, a pocket full of smoke, a memory with soft edges, and a trunk full of bass that sounds like somebody breathing slow in the dark. There's a loneliness and looks better after midnight that slips on cologne and black fabric and lets the glow do half the talking. There's a heat that never rushes, that reclines low in the leather and waits for the perfect block, the perfect red light, then turns one passing thought into a full-length craving.
Night drive glide, let the whole lane flow. Palm lights swim while the low end rolls. Heat on my chest and a ghost that won't go. Night drive glide, just me and the glow.
years, it's settled into everything. Into the roofline, the vents, the sleeves of my jacket. Into the way my thoughts stretch longer than the blocks beneath the wheels. The palms keep coming in elegant rows, like a procession for some private religion. Built from asphalt, perfume, smoke, and restraint. I can still feel your outline in the warmest spaces of the air. Still see your closeness whenever passing light touches the passenger side. No rush in the rear view, no harshness in the lane. Just soft black road and the easy drag of the tires. With deep bass pressing against my ribs. Heat keeps leaning forward in me. Loneliness keeps leaning back. And I cruise between them like both are old friends who never learned how to leave. So let the city fade behind the tent. Let the lane stay long. Let the palm tops sway above the roof. Let the sub stay strong. Let the smoke move lazy through the blue. And let the silence gleam. Night drive by, let the whole lane flow. Calm like swim while the low wind rolls. Heat on my chest and a ghost that won't go. Night drive by, just me in the glow. Yeah. Then the block grows wider and quieter. The palms start thinning in the mirror. And the coupe keeps easing forward with that same deep breath under the seats. The haze stays hanging in the cab and the chrome holds one last ribbon of light. And the city slips back in the distance. Engine rolling away. Engine rolling away. While the night stays warm and the smoke behind me. This morning got your perfume caught in my jacket. Got Boulevard haze still stuck in my habit. I keep replaying that midnight strip. Palms overhead and the whole road dip. Chrome on the door took gold from the signs. Dashboard blue made silk out your thighs. I drove real slow just to keep that frame. Your hand on my wrist like a match to flame. Tire hum low with the bass underneath. City all blurred but your pool stay deep. Smoking loose rings by the vent like glow. I said less words, let the cravings show. You had that look like the night was barred. All soft control and expensive thoughts. Warm air moved through to the cracked down glass. My pulse got caught when your fingers passed. Every red light made the moment stretch. Every green game in the block more depth. Now daylight here but my mind still rides. That palm line spell from the other side. Moon on your skin, hand on my soul. Palm lights blur when the low wind rolls. All night mine in the hush in the heat. Moonlit hole, got your name on the beat. I remember the gloss on the wet black lane. Even bone dry streets look slick in my brain. Maybe that's the loop, how obsession work. Turn one soft ride to a whole night's church. Neon brush chrome on the side of the coupe. You lean back slow when the dark got smooth. I caught your laugh in the rear view hush. Small and rich like a velvet rush. No loud scene, just a dangerous calm. Your knee on mine and you're sending my palms. Boulevard lights kept breaking in gold. Like time got lazy and refused to fold. I let the block take one more spin just to feel that closeness settle in. Deep bass pressed through the leather seat. Your breath hit warm and it moved with the beat. I ain't slept right since that ride let go. Still got your outline in the smoke I blow. Morning sun here but it don't erase that moon made claim from your body language. Moon on your skin, hand on my soul. Palm lights blur when the low wind rolls. All night mine in the hush in the heat. Moonlit hole, got your name on the beat. I keep singing that
necklace, rise and fall. Little silver pulse when the night got tall. Keep seeing your mouth in the dash light blue. The half smile saying you felt it too. Luxury was in diamonds all over the seat. It was late night patience in the way you breathe. It was warm black top under palm tree shade. It was smoke in the cabin and the plans we never made. Up obsession sound like the trunk on low. Not too loud, just enough to know. It moved through the ribs, it sit in the chest. It make one boulevard feel better than rest. I had one hand loose on the lack of will. One thought only on how your skin would feel. You turned toward me when the strip went wide. Moon on your cheek in the city outside. Everything simple but nothing small. Just night, just us, just that after hours drawn. I'm wanting coffee, can't cut that thread. I'm still on that boulevard in my head. Still in that haze where the palms all bend. Still in that ride that don't wanna end.
So let it loose. Let it come back round. That tire song, that velvet sound, that moon on you, that heat on me, that slow black road, and the way you leave. Moon on your skin, hand on my soul. Palm lights blur when the low wind rolls. All light mine in the hush in the heat. Moonlit hole, got your name on the beat. Engine eased out, street lights thin. Palm slid by, and the smoke stayed in. I took one last look, then the wheels went long. Motor rolled away, but your pull stayed on.
Already in the cabin. Dash low blue. Ocean air through the crack. And your perfume sitting on the smoke.
Got one hand on my heart, I'm gone on you. Coastline bending black, moon dragging silver through. Tide sing soft, slub hit slow. Chrome catch light, then let it go. This that late hour calm, that rich dark is. Salt on my sleeves, warm wind in the seams. I ain't talking big, I'm talking true. Right now on this highway, I'm going on you. Headlights pour along, over the rail. Your skin in my mind, every breath, every detail. I keep the coupe steady, keep the pace served thick. But inside my chest, everything move quick. Smoke hang loose, by the console glow. I say your name once, then ride it low. Seductive with the quiet, let the worst not the show. Just me, this ocean lane, and what I can't let go. Move me slow. I confess in real time, why the lanes stay wet dark, why the bass stay deep, like a hand on my heart. No crowd, no noise, just the sea down below, and the soft black road, with that after hours glow. You feel close in the cabin, even when you ain't here, like your heat got parked, in the shape of the air. Like your touch left weight
on the leather and trim, and the smoke keep curling. Where your shadow beam, I know how to play cool. I know how to coast, how to wear that calm, like a silk line ghost. But tonight gotta pull, and it ain't playing fair. Every mile gets sweeter, every thought get rare. Moon on the lip, blue on my ring, ocean breathing beside me, like I know everything. I keep floating this line, but dream on in peace. And the more I confess, the less the craving leaves. Lose me slow in that moonlit blur. Coastline road, and I stay on her. Dream don't break, let the whole thing sway. Low ride mine, and I fade your way. It's that smooth kind of dangerous, soft kind of fire. When the road look endless, and the won't climb high. Not loud, not wild, just expensive and deep. Like the night got velvet under every heartbeat. I see your body in flashes, dashboard blue, salt light on your throat. How the dark love you, how your scent mix sweet with the rolled up haze. Turn one long drive to a hypnotic maze. I could ride till dawn, still not clear the spell. Still hear your breath in the sub as it fell. Still feel that lean, that near skin heat. When the cabin got small and the world got weak. So yeah, this me, no game in the tone. Coastal dark outside, but I'm not alone. You live in the loop, in the tide, in the bass, in the warm night smoke, and the look on my face. Ocean to the left, guardrail to the right. Your ghost in the hate, and the moon doing light. I keep speaking it plain, over kick, over drone. If I stay this calm, it's because you're that strong. Lose me slow in that moonlit blur. Coastline road, and I stay on her. Dream don't break, let the whole thing sway. Low ride mine, and I fade your way. And the highway opens, and I take that bend. Salt air coater now, motor humming again. I don't leave a word, I just let the tires sing, and the coupe slide on. Would you pull on everything?
You appeared first as a silhouette in the dash blue dark. Shoulder line soft where the salt air crossed your skin. City glow behind you, ocean black beside you, and the whole highway turned intimate at once. You sit low in the leather while the coupe keeps breathing. Chrome on the door, catching little red smears from the passing signs. Your perfume mixing with warm smoke and ocean air, until the cabin feels richer than it has any right to feel. I keep my hand easy on the wheel and let the coast unspool. Guardrails silver, lane lines melt and tire hum deep as a secret. And you stay there in profile like the night built itself around you. All soft edges, all late light glow, all calm that makes a man drift. The bass presses slow through the seats and into my ribs. Not loud enough to break the spell, just heavy enough to own the hour. And your skin takes turns with the dashboard blue and the roadside neon. Sometimes gold, sometimes rose, sometimes almost gone in a haze. That is the bliss of it. You close enough to make the road feel private, the sea close enough to make the silence expensive. The smoke hanging in curls like time got slower to watch you breathe. That is the emptiness too, because even while you are here, some part of the night already feels like memory. Already feels like something I won't be able to hold past dawn.
You in the neon haze, I stay devoted. You on the coast at night, I'm alright floating. You in the low blue glow, and my heart's still open. Neon haze devotion, keep the dark in motion.
You turn your face toward the windshield and the moon finds you, laying a pale line across your throat and the curve of your jaw, while the highway slips between cliffside dark and the black breathing water, like we are driving through the middle of a dream nobody else can touch. I keep noticing the smallest things about you, your fingers resting light on your knee, the way your hair keeps catching the warm air from the cracked glass, the way your bracelet flashes once and disappears back in the shadow. Nothing in this ride asks for urgency. The road is patient, the ocean is patient, the bass is patient, even the smoke knows how to wait around your body, until the whole cabin feels like devotion without saying a word. And still there is that late night hollow under the beauty, that polished Jake under the luxuries, that quiet place where I know the coast keeps moving whether I want it to or not. You make that emptiness look almost sacred. You make it glow, you make it worth riding beside for a little longer, just to feel your nearness against all that endless black water.
You in the neon haze, I stay devoted. You on the coast at night, and the whole ride floating. You in the low blue glow, my heart's still open. Neon haze devotion, keep the dark in motion.
You are the reason every passing sign feels slower tonight, the reason every mile of blacktop seems dipped in lacquer and longer, the reason the cabin keeps turning softer each time the sub rolls under us like a second tide. I do not need big words for what you do to the hour. You lean back once and the leather remembers. You exhale once and the smoke changes shape. You glance my way once and the whole highway goes in at it. All moonlit railings, wet looking chrome, distant city sparks and soft on the breeze. This is how devotion happens out here. Not in bright rooms, not under watchful light, but on a coastal run after midnight, with your warmth near enough to ruin my composure, and the ocean beside us making everything feel temporary and beautiful. I know bliss can be lonely when it gets this clean. I know longing can look luxurious when the night dresses it right. I know the road will keep going after this song ends. Still I keep driving slower, keep letting the smoke stay sweet in the air, keep letting your outline live in the blue glow, because some nights are too perfect to reach for and too alive not to worship while they last. You in the seat,
Seat of the side, bass under both of us, all through the ride. Neon on your skin, moon on the waves. I keep my calm while my whole heart caves.
ride on the edge of the water. The neon falls out of your skin. The dashboard blue turns thin, and the smoke loses its shape in the pale air. The highway is still there. You are still there. But the night goes silent between us. And even the bass feels like it is listening.
The lamp was already low on the teak. Fog already warm on the linen. Bass already moving under the flow. And your perfume was already inside the smoke. Still replay that cabana in a slow go drift. Shoreline breathing dark while the warm mist live. All around the post, all around your skin, all around the quiet way I almost gave in. Low table glowing with the ember red ash. Silver tray soft in a honey light wash. Deep bass rolling from somewhere underneath. Like the whole night had a pulse and it stayed with me. You lean back easy with a linen held heat. Bare shoulder lit up by the far resort pink. That little neon bleeding through the fog off the coast. Making your outline feel holy and close. I remember the salt, the smoke, the sway in my lungs. The way time got loose and the hour came undone. The way desire looked. Dressed and calm, not loud, not rushed, just laid in your arms. Everything rich in a slow burn frame. Everything hushed like the dark knew your name. And I sat there caught in the softest danger. Letting the glow make the whole thing stranger.
Neon in the fog. Stay close, stay close. You glow in the smoke. Stay close, stay close. Late night devotion.
Then the memory cuts to your ankle crossing. Fog on the floor in the low wind talking. Ice in the bucket, sweating by the chase. Warm wind moving through the woven shade. I still feel the pull in the back of my chest. That hate-soaked hunger, dressed up as best. Not like chaos, more like silk on flame. More like one touch I still can't name. The sea kept brushing the edge of the dark. Little silver lines past the cedar and palms. And the cabana held us in a private glow. All amber inside with the rose light low. I remember your bracelet, catching one blink. Then the smoke ring climbing and starting to sink. And every small thing got richer with time. The gold on your throat, the dark in your eyes. Even now it arrives like a slow replay. A room full of warmth I can't wash away. That after hour spell where the truth stayed near. And the fog made devotion look good on fear.
Neon in the fog. Stay close, stay close. You glow in the smoke. Stay close, stay close. Late night devotion. All over me. Neon in the fog. That's all I see.
Yeah. Last part of the memory always lands softer. Mist got thicker, bass got darker. Lamp glow thinning on the edge of the seat. My cool running low with your warmth in reach. I remember the hush right before we moved. The kind of silence that could alter a room. The kind that sits between wanting and fate, making every second feel too ornate. Luxury that wasn't diamonds or crowds. It was warm fog curling under the lounge. It was salt on the air and our body held still. It was smoke in the dark with too much to feel. I kept thinking maybe the night would hold. Maybe neon could live in the gold. Maybe the sea would forget about dawn. Maybe the ache could stay this calm. But memory knows how to frame the truth, how to leave you to scent in the shape of a mood, how to keep one scene in a rich slow burn and make a man loop back every time he turns. Warm fog, low flame, your breath, my name, pink glow, black sea. That whole night stayed on me. One more drift, one more wave, one more thing I never saved.
Neon in the fog. Stay close, stay close. You glow in the smoke. Stay close, stay close. Late night devotion. All over
Dawn came in with a mist turned pale. Took the pink from the fog, took the gold from the rail. The sea got clearer, the base felt thin, and the whole cabana lost its afterglow skin. Still your scent stayed warm in the linen and smoke, while the morning kept cutting through everything slow.
Come a little closer, just past the pool light, just where the fog turns pink on your shoulders. Lean in and hear me slow. This whole rooftop got my chest talking different tonight. No crowd in this corner, no daylight in this hour, just water, smoke and the truth I keep under velvet.
I remember the rooftop first, its color and temperature, neon bleeding through the fog and soft bruised ribbons, while the pool held the sky in broken pieces, and the air stayed warm enough to keep every thought undressed. And I was already halfway gone in that rich late night drift. Glass in my hand, smoke in my lungs, deep bass moving under the tiles like a second pulse built for confession. You stood near the water with that moonlit stillness that make a man forget his script. Your skin carrying blue and rose and gold as the fog kept changing its mind around you. And something about that view felt old to me in the sweetest way, like nostalgia showed up early and sat beside design. Let them wear the same cologne for the rest of the night. I kept my voice low, not out of fear but out of respect for the mood, because some hours turn holy when the lights get dim enough. Some bodies turn memory before the moment even ends, and that rooftop knew all of it. The soft wet shine on the stone, the distant city under us, the perfume and the warm air, the way the smoke kept making halos where your shoulders caught the glow.
Smoke on your skin and the bass under me, close enough to breathe where the whole night leans. Smoke on your skin and your heat on me. I don't want this hush to leave.
The pool looked endless from where I sat, all neon milk and midnight depth, and every ripple sent light climbing the edges of your body like the water wanted a closer look than I could ask for. So I let the silence work for me, while the sub rose slow and expensive under the chase and the rail and the soft white towels folded near the bar cart. This wasn't loud craving, this was the polished kind, the type that reclines instead of reaches, the type that stays composed while the pulse gets reckless underneath, the type that remembers old smoke on old nights and wonders why your presence fits them all so clean, as if every unfinished feeling I ever kept had been waiting for this exact rooftop and this exact fog. I kept thinking how the air smelled like chlorine, salt and perfume, how the city below looked too far away to interrupt us, how your outline through the haze made loneliness look beautiful for a minute. And that's the dangerous part of nights like this, they dress emptiness and luxury, they wrap the aching soft light, they make a man feel rich enough to touch a memory and still too distant to hold it.
Smoke on your skin and the bass under me, close enough to breathe where the whole night leans. Smoke on your skin and your heat on me. I don't want this whole.
By the time the hour grew softer and the rooftop thinned to almost nothing but us and the water and the patient hum of the speakers, I could feel the confession building like weather behind my teeth, because the truth is always heavier when the night gets good, always smoother when it rides on bass, always harder to hide when the fog blurs everything except the thing you want most. I watched your hand trail the edge of the chase, watch the neon catch your wrist and slide away, watch the smoke fall between us like it knew intimacy better than language, and I kept replaying old versions of myself in other beautiful places, other polished mistakes, other sweet after hour scenes, but none of them carry the same pull, the same calm ruin, the same perfect ache.
fog got thicker and the lights got slower and the bass got deeper and the truth got closer. Your shadow on the water, my breath in the smoke, the whole rooftop moving like a secret trying not to break. And I knew then that memory had already started, even while the night was still happening, even while your warmth was still near enough to change the air.
Smoke on your skin and the bass under me, close enough to breathe where the whole night leaves. Smoke on your skin and your heat on me. I don't want this touch to leave.
Pool gone quiet, fog closing in, and I finally let it fall plain. I never came in here for the view. I came up here for you.
Perfume found me first, warm over chlorine, soft through the neon mist, like the night when my name is smoke.
Yeah. Rooftop pool glowing like a dream left on. Blue water breathing with the bass turned on. Fog and pink ribbons round the edge, lit tiles. City far below doing mute gold miles. I move through the haze like the haze got hands. Silk on my chest, cool ring on my hand. Deep low end, rolling through the concrete frame. Everything blurred but the pool stay plain. Late night bliss got a wet light shine. Skin catch colored in the slips from time. Reflections breaking in the water skin. Like memory practicing how to begin. I feel high in the dark, calm in the heat. Lounge shadows long where the glow gets deep. Smoke hanging lazy in the warm roof air. And a sweet empty feeling already there. Not pain, not peace. More like a beautiful drift. More like the night gave gold to the void and told me live in it.
Hey, say stay. I hear it like love. Neon on skin, and the bass rise up. They say stay. Don't ask what it was. Just flow with me, like the smoke knows.
Yeah, yeah. Dream stay pace, everything half melt. Fog on the pool rails, wet line of felt of the night itself. Soft and expensive, desire in the blur, no need to define it. I got that laid back weight in my breath, that after hours glide in the curve of my step. Walk slow by the water, let the whole thing lean. Let the blue and magenta do things to the scene. A chair half lit like I thought I forgot. A towel on stone still holding warmth. An ice bucket silver in the corner glow. All luxury, quiet, all motion slow. And none of that bliss, yet a hollow still swim. Small as a post, deep as the rim of the pool. Where the city lights scatter and bend. Where the smoke turn tender and never quite end. I don't fight it, I let temptation dress. Let the fog right soft on my shoulders and neck. Let the roomless rooftop become a language where absence sound rich and the body understands it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, say stay. I hear it like love. Neon on skin, and the bass rise up. They say stay. Don't ask what it was. Just flow with me, like the smoke knows.
Yeah. Now the roof feel farther from the world below. More dreamed in place, more post and roll. And I drift by the pool like a thought cut loose. All silk, all mist, all low in truth. Bliss got a body here warm and bright. Late night emptiness, two dressed just right. They dance together in a chrome blue spill. One says take more, one says hold still. I got both in my lungs with the rolled up calm. Both in my chest when the neon swarm. Slip over the water in a liquid chant. Turn one and the color turn 8 in a trance. My shadow lean long on a damn tie line like another me fading one beat behind. In the fall keep touching everything I own till even my solitude don't feel alone. It's that rooftop luxury without a word. It's that rich soft silence after the herd. Kick a snare and sub in the city beneath. It's that sweet strange closeness with nothing to keep. I close my eyes, still see the glow. Still feel the smoke where the warm winds blow. Still hear the hay saying stay a little more. Like the night got a hand on the small of my soul like shoot.
Pool like summer, fog like blue, face down or for the knees, warm skin and cold towel glass, race in the dark, floating in the streets. I hear it like love, neon on skin, and the bass rise up. They say stay, don't ask what it was, just flow with me, like the smoke know us.
Then dawn came thin through the color mist. Soft gray cutting across all this. Pool went pale, fog lost flame. City got sharper, nothing stayed the same. Babe still under me. Sky moved in, and the night let go. One light at a time.
Cologne first, then rain on warm chrome, then smoke in the cabin, then my pulse going slow. I slide in soft, seat low, dress high after Rain Boulevard, all gloss, all fire, street lights melt gold. In the hood line curve, wet palms leaning down, like they know what I deserve. I keep one heel tucked, one hand on my thigh. Blue from the dashboard, making silk out the night. Tire hum deep bass, and then my ribs lit. Every block drag longer, every breath turns sweet. I watch red lights stretch, in the side door gleam. City gone liquid, like a half-made dream. Smoke drift lazy, through the warm cracked glass. My hair hold the scent of the hour we pass. No rush in the ride, just that slow rich crowd. Black top wet and shining, making time feel small. I want more of the pressure, more of that low end wave. More of the way desire look college when it behaves. Let the time keep me in the slide. Rain light on the chrome, and you're pulling my mind. Blur that time, don't let the moment dry. Slow ride, keep obsession alive. Every store sign glowing in the puddle street. Rose, blue, amber, running under my feet. Even parked cars shimmer, like they breathing too. Whole boulevard soften, every lane touch blue. I lean back farther, leather side. Heat in my chest, and the fog in my eyes. On God expensive. After midnight rain, not loud, not reckless, just smooth, just staying. I know this feeling, this haze may need. It don't crash and fast, it reclining deep. It sit on my shoulders like perfume and smoke. It live in the pause after half-spoke thoughts. Gold on my bracelet, red on my lip, wet light on my knees. When the signal dip, everything glossed over, but the craving stay clear. I can feel that pull every time the bass steer. So I keep on floating through the palm tree blur, with the rain still sleeping on the lane out here. And the more we roll, the less I can divide my body from the rhythm, my longing from the drive. For that time, keep me in the slide. Rain light on the chrome, and you're pulling my mind. Blurred at time, don't let the moment drive. Slow ride, slow ride. Keep obsession alive. Now the block goes quieter, deeper, more late. Just neon and ribbons in a well-dressed aid. No crowd at the corners, no hurry in sight. Just the boulevard gleaming like a dress for the night. I feel my pulse answer when the sub hit low. Feel my skin wake up when the warm winds blow. I got that haze soaked hunger, sitting pretty composed, but inside it keeps circling. Every place you touch close. Luxury ain't diamonds, not tonight, not here. It's the rain on the lane, and the bass in my ear. It's the seat gone warm, it's the smoke gone sweet. It's the way one memory make a whole street lean. I keep seeing reflections, run over the paint. Keep wanting the morning before it gets faint. Cause obsession look clean in the boulevard glow. All wet black shine and no place to go. So I let it take me, this soft control drift, with the tires on low and the night half lit. Female heart, cool face, but the heat don't hide. It just rides real slow, and it rides all night. Rain still clinging to the trim, to the lane. Bass slow, talking through the hush, through my veins. Home shadows swaying like they know my name. One more block, and I wanted to say it. Longer and the lights fall thin, where shine turns softer on the painted rim. I look once ahead, let the whole night breathe. Engine rolling away with my one underneath. Engine rolling away. Smoke only.
first through the West Sea Spring. Through the door chrome, through the steering ring. Through the rain gloss laid down on the lane. Through my chest like the block knew my name. I roll slow with a boulevard still dripping. Palms all dark and the street lights slipping. Gold in the puddles, red in the seams. Whole block look dipped in expensive dreams. Fresh rain steam from the curb I steam. My window crack, let the warm night in. Smoke curl, lazy by the dash, blue glow. And your perfume ride with a low nose go. I got one hand loose on the lacquer wheel. One eye on the road, one lost in how you feel. Your thigh catch light when the signal change. And the little shine got me gone, got me strained. Chrome on the fender, keep breaking the sign. Wet black asphalt, keep stretching the time. Tie home smooth like a private drum. And every block say keep going, don't rush, just come. After hours all in the way you lean. Soft on the leather, raw gloss, all sheen. You say my name and the whole car dip. Like the bass found your waist and it moved your hips. No hard talk, just a slow burn stare. Yeah. Rain on the roof and your heat in the air. I let the city blur and the streaks behind. While the craven stay sharp in the front of my mind. Your body hit the bass like that plane. Rain on the boulevard, all black glass. I feel you in the drop in my chest. Close like smoke, let the whole night press. We pass neon diners with the signs half wet. Closed up florists in the last cigarette. Water still shining on the painted line. And your skin look gold in the dashboard light. I taste the night in the space you leave. When you shift that clothes and brush my sleeve. Warm air thick with that sweet dark blend. And the road gets softer every time you grin. I ain't chasing the dawn, I ain't checking the clock. I'm just letting this glide take hold of the block. Low rider soul in the crawl we keep. Front end floating while the sub laundry glow. Or fashion like your lips in the side door chrome. Make the whole ride feel like I'm moving home. Not home like rest, more home like sin. Like a place I slide when the late hours spend. Rain beats cling to the hood on the men. Each one flashing like it hurt your breath. I say little but the cabin know. All this hunger got a slow red glow. You touch my wrist and the lane turns long. Every little silence turn part of the song. I keep cruising that same slick strip. While the night lays velvet on your fingertips. Your body hit the bass hit back. Rain on the boulevard, all black glass. I feel you in the drop in my chest. Close like smoke, let the whole night press. Yeah, now the traffic gone rare and the block breathe wide. Just me, you, and the wet lane shine. Storefront halos on the polished paint. Make restraint feel rich and the won't feel sane. I like how the rain left the air so clean. But the inside still got that love slow steam. You got your head on the seat back now. And I swear even the street lights bow. Every curve of the boulevard feed my need. Not for speed, just the length of the scene. That after hours ache with the city of sleep. And your knee on mine where the bass runs deep. I could circle all night where the gutters glow. Watch the reflection stretch then go. Watch your necklace rise when you take one breath. And feel that little pull in the pit of my chest. Yeah, look, take no bright room noise. Just a low lit ride in your softened voice.
You ask where we headed, I smile and stare. Like the road itself, wanna keep you here. Rain scent fading in the warmed up stone. Smoke hanging soft in the tone on tone. Yeah, everything looks in the simplest frame. Wet boulevard, chrome trim, and your half set name. Babe, stay in the ride. Stay down in the heat. Let the tires sing low. Under rain dark street. I don't need much. Just a pull, just a press. Your breath on the bass. In my hand at your dress. Your body hit the bass, bass hit back. Rain on the boulevard, all black glass. I feel you in the drop in my chest. Close like smoke, let the whole night press. Fast in, out. Close, run slow. Rain gloss fading into a soft cold. Your eye down blur with the dash like blue. And I fade with the road. And the road fade too.
Chrome drip. Blue rinse light. Your hand on the door. Mist on the hood. Bass in the seats. And the whole night cut the flashes. You under that wash bay glow, slow as syrup. Soap blue halos on your sleeves, chrome on the wheel, wet and bright. You turn your face once, then the whole frame stall. I keep my breath low, let the sub do the talking. You in the mist, you in the shine. You in that little pause, that stretch out time. Water running down the side panels, bees on the glass. Fluorescent hum overhead, warm smoke in the cabin. Everything clean, set my mind on you. You make after hours look expensive. Black paint, silver trim, your scent in the steam. You touch the dash, I lose a little focus. You lean in close, the whole bay goes softer. No hard words, just low light. Wet chrome, deep bass, and that craving, sitting heavy. Real dressed up, real patient.
You in the blur line, stuck on rewind. So blue halo, all in my mind. Time go liquid when you sway that way. Midnight rinse can't wash you away.
You by the vacuum lane, neon on your thigh, mist on your hair, blue on your eyes. I watch the water roll down the windshield slow. Watch your fingers draw a line through the fog on the door. Then the line fade out, but I don't. You keep the roomless room alive. That open bay feel private. That concrete glow feel plush. That late shift hum feel holy. Everything drifting, everything low. Foam on the tires, shine on the spokes. And I stay there, caught in your outline. Caught in the little way you turn, then half smile. Craving don't rush tonight. They crawl slow in the chest, like the dry fan spinning, like the rinse cycle looping, like the blue lights flicker. On your skin, on the chrome, on the leather, on the thought. I can't park, you got the whole scene floating. and I'm already gone. Yeah.
You in the blurred light, stuck on rewind. So blue halo all in my mind. Unbound liquid when you sway that way. Midnight rinse can't wash you away.
You by the pay station, gold from the side lamp, mist in the air, making silk out the blacktop. I keep seeing flashes, your wrist on my ligament, your heel by the puddle, your breath in the smoke, every little second stretch, and double back, like time got soaked, and never dried off. You make the chrome look warmer, make the steam look rich, make one empty bay feel full for a minute. I know it's late, I know the brush has stopped, I know the last red numbers blink on the wall. Still I stay locked in your rinse light orbit. Still I let the bass roll under my ribs, under the seats, under the warming. You the kind of trouble that move real soft. No loud entrance, just a look, just a lean, just enough perfume in the mist to make a whole night loop. I keep you in the blue light, keep you in the runoff, keep you in the water trails, sliding down the glass. Like if I stare long enough, the hour won't end.
Wet floor, low glow, you close, time slow, blue steam, chrome gleam, deep bass, same dream. One more pass, one more sway, same you, same age. You in the bar light, stuck on rewind. So blue halo all in my mind. Tango liquid when you sway that way. Midnight rinse can't wash you away.
Then the bay go quiet, fans cut down, mist getting thinner, water quitting the ground. You step out first, leave the scent and the steam, leave the seat still warm, leave the bass still mean. Now it's just an empty room of concrete and glow. One blue light buzzing, one wet floor shining, and your tray still hanging where the smoke won't go.
Ocean mist on the hood. Warm wind through the crack in the glass. Headlights wet with salt. And the whole coast breathing on us.
I took the highway with a dark turn silk. Tide singing low with a rich slow tilt. Dash light blue on your bare cross knee. See on the left and your scent on me. I let my hair catch the weather first. Little cold on my skin, little heat in the thirst. You drove one hand with that lazy control, and the bass kept rolling like it knew my soul.
Chrome on the door took morning strips. Smoke in the cabin made velvet of it. I said nothing big, just let it ride. Coastline glowing in the edge of your eye.
I lean back soft in the leather hush. Heard the sub hit deep and the night go plush. All that long and dressed in expensive calm. All the distance gone when I touched your arm.
Midnight plush, staying away. Moon on your skin in the low and sway. Midnight
and the sleeping signs. I kept that coupe in a slow go line. Every red tail blur in the ocean steam. Felt like Won't got dressed in a richer dream. I watch your jaw when the dash light glow. The half hell hunger you ain't gotta show. You wore the dark like a custom fit, and my post kept time every time you shift.
Raw man mixed with the rolled up burn, but your perfume sweet at every turn. I know that ache when the road go long, when the body stay close and the mind go gone.
He knew the two by the way he slowed, like he wanted more tonight than the road. Not more in the rush, more deep, more late. More of that hush when the bass feel fake. Plum shadows ran down the side of the frame. I swear each mile kept saying your name. Not out loud, nah, just in the glide. In the tie hum loop in the moonlit ride.
Your cologne first. That rain on warm chrome. That smoke in the cabin. And my pulse going slow. I slide in soft, seat low. Dress high after Rain Boulevard. All gloss, all fire. Street lights melt gold. In the hood line curve. Wet palms leaning down, like they know what I deserve. I keep one heel tucked, one hand on my thigh. Blue from the dashboard, making silk out the night. Tire hum deep bass, and then my ribs lit. Every block drag longer, every breath turns sweet. I watch red lights stretch, in the side door gleam. City gone liquid, like a half-made dream. Smoke drift lazy, through the warm cracked glass. My hair hold the scent of the hour we pass. No rush in the ride, just that slow, rich crowd. Black top wet and shining, making time feel small. I want more of the pressure, more of that low end wave. More of the way desire look college when it behaves. Let the time keep me in the slide. Rain light on the chrome, and you're pulling my mind. Blur that time, don't let the moment dry. Slow ride, keep obsession alive. Every store sign glowing in the puddle street. Rose, blue, amber, running under my feet. Even parked cars shimmer like they breathing too. Whole boulevard soften, every lane touch blue. I lean back farther, let the leather side. Heat in my chest, and the fog in my eyes. One guide expensive, after midnight rain. Not loud, not reckless, just smooth, just staying. I know this feeling, this haze made me. It don't crash in fast, it reclining deep. It sit on my shoulders, like perfume and smoke. It live in the pause, after half spoke thoughts. Gold on my bracelet, red on my lip. Wet light on my knees, when the signal dip. Everything glossed over, but the craving stay clear. I can feel that pull, every time the bass steer. So I keep on floating, through the palm tree blur, with the rain still sleeping, on the lane out here. And the more we roll, the less I can divide my body from the rhythm, my longing from the drive. For that time, keep me in the slide. Rain light on the chrome, and you're pulling my mind. Blur that time, don't let the moment dry. on late. Just neon and ribbons in a well-dressed state. No crowd at the corners, no hurry in sight. Just the boulevard gleaming like a dress for the night. I feel my pulse answer when the sub hit low. Feel my skin wake up when the warm winds blow. I got that haze soaked hunger, sitting pretty composed, but inside it keeps circling. Every place you touch close. Luxury ain't diamonds, not tonight, not here. It's the rain on the lane and the bass in my ear. It's the seat gone warm, it's the smoke gone sweet. It's the way one memory make a whole street lean. I keep seeing reflections, run over the paint. Keep wanting the morning before it gets faint. Cause obsession look clean in the boulevard glow. All wet black shine and no place to go. So I let it take me, this soft control drift, with the tires on low and the night half lit. Female heart, cool face, but the heat don't hide. It just rides real slow and it rides all night. Rain still clinging to the trip, to the lane. Bass slow talking through the hush, through my veins. Home shadows swaying like they know my name. One more block and I wanted to say longer and the lights fall thin. Where shine turns softer on the painted rim. I look once ahead, let the whole night breathe. Engine rolling away with my one underneath. Engine rolling away. Smoke won't leave.
Bass hit first through the West Sea Spring. Through the door chrome, through the steering ring. Through the rain gloss laid down on the lane. Through my chest like the block knew my name. I roll slow with a boulevard still dripping. Palms all dark and the street lights slipping. Gold in the puddles, red in the seams. Whole block look dipped in expensive dreams. Fresh rain steam from the curb rise steam. My window crack, let the warm night in. Smoke curl, lazy by the dash, blue glow. And your perfume ride with a low nose go. I got one hand loose on the lacquer wheel. One eye on the road, one lost in how you feel. Your thigh catch light when the signal change. And the little shine got me gone, got me strained. Chrome on the fender, keep breaking the sign. Wet black asphalt, keep stretching the time. Tie home smooth like a private drum. And every block say keep going, don't rush, just come. After hours all in the way you lean. Soft on the leather, raw gloss, all sheen. You say my name and the whole car dip. Like the bass found your waist and it moved your hips. No hard talk, just a slow burn stare. Yeah. Rain on the roof and your heat in the air. I let the city blur and the streaks behind. Why the craving stay sharp in the front of my mind.
Your body hit the bass like that plane. Rain on the boulevard, all black glass. I feel you in the drop in my chest. Close like smoke, let the whole night press.
We passed neon diners with the signs half wet. Closed up florists in the last cigarette. Water still shining on the painted line. And your skin look gold in the dashboard light. I taste the night in the space you leave. When you shift that clothes and brush my sleeve. Warm air thick with that sweet dark blend. And the road gets softer every time you grin. I ain't chasing the dawn, I ain't checking the clock. I'm just letting this glide take hold of the block. Low rider soul in the crawl we keep. Front end floating while the sub laundry glow. Or fashion like your lips in the side door chrome. Make the whole ride feel like I'm moving home. Not home like rest, more home like sin. Like a place I slide when the late hours spend. Rain beats cling to the hood on the men. Each one flashing like it hurt your breath. I say little but the cabin no. All this hunger got a slow red glow. No. You touch my wrist and the lane turns long. Every little silence turn part of the song. I keep cruising that same slick strip while the night lays velvet on your fingertips.
Your body hit the bass hit back. Rain on the boulevard, all black glass. I feel you in the drop in my chest. Close like smoke, let the whole night press.
Yeah, now the traffic on red and the block breathe wide. Just me, you, and the wet lane shine. Storefront halos on the polished paint. Make restraint feel rich and the won't feel sank. I like how the rain left the air so clean. But the inside still got that love slow steam. You got your head on the seat back now. And I swear even the street lights bow. Every curve of the boulevard feed my need. Not for speed, just the length of the scene. That after hours ache with the city of sleep. And your knee on mine with a bass runs beat. I can circle all night with a gutters glow. Watch the reflection stretch then go. Watch your necklace rise when you take one breath. And feel that little pull in the pit of my chest. Yeah, look, Jake, no bright room noise. Just a low lit ride in your softened voice. You ask where we headed, I smile and stare. Like the road itself wanna keep you here. Rain scent fading in the warmed up stone. Smoke hanging soft in the tone on tone. Yeah, everything looks in the simplest frame. Wet boulevard chrome trim and your half set name. Babe, stay there in the ride. Stay down in the heat. Let the tires sing low. Under rain dark street. I don't need much. Just a pull, just a press. Your breath on the bass. And my hand at your dress. Your body hit the bass hit back. Rain on the boulevard, all black glass. I feel you in the drop in my chest. Close like smoke, let the whole night press. Fast in, out. Close, run. drip. Blue rinse light. Your hand on the door. Mist on the hood. Bass in the seats. And the whole night cut the flashes. You under that wash bay glow, slow as syrup. Soap blue halos on your sleeves, chrome on the wheel, wet and bright. You turn your face once, then the whole frame stall. I keep my breath low, let the sub do the talking. You in the mist, you in the shine. You in that little pause, that stretch out time. Water running down the side panels, bees on the glass. Fluorescent hum overhead, warm smoke in the cabin. Everything clean, except my mind on you. You make after hours look expensive. Black paint, silver trim, your scent in the steam. You touch the dash, I lose a little focus. You lean in close, the whole bay goes softer. No hard words, just low light. Wet chrome, deep bass, and that craving, sitting heavy. Real dressed up, real patient.
You in the blur light, stuck on rewind. So blue halo, all in my mind. Time go liquid when you sway that way. Midnight rinse can't wash you away.
You by the vacuum lane, neon on your thigh, mist on your hair, blue on your eyes. I watch the water roll down the windshield slow. Watch your fingers draw a line through the fog on the door. Then the line fade out, but I don't. You keep the roomless room alive. That open bay feel private. That concrete glow feel plush. That late shift hum feel holy. Everything drifted, everything low. Foam on the tires, shine on the spokes. And I stay there. Caught in your outline. Caught in the little way you turn. Then half smile. Craving don't rush tonight. It crawls slow in the chest. Like the dry fan spinning. Like the rinse cycle looping. Like the blue lights flicker. On your skin, on the chrome, on the leather, on the thigh. I can't park, you got the whole scene floating. And I'm already gone. Yeah.
You in the blur light, stuck on rewind. So blue halo, all in my mind. I'm liquid when you sway that way. Midnight rinse can't wash you away.
You by the pay station, gold from the side lamp, mist in the air, making silk out the blacktop. I keep seeing flashes. Your wrist on my ligament, your heel by the puddle, your breath in the smoke. Every little second stretch and double back, like time got soaked and never dried off. You make the chrome look warmer, make the steam look rich. Make one empty bay feel full for a minute. I know it's late, I know the brush has stopped, I know the last red numbers blink on the wall. Still I stay locked in your rinse light orbit. Still I let the bass roll under my ribs, under the seats, under the warming. You the kind of trouble that move real soft. No loud entrance, just a look, just a lean, just enough perfume in the mist to make a whole night loop. I keep you in the blue light, keep you in the runoff, keep you in the water trails, sliding down the glass. Like if I stay long enough, the hour won't end.
Wet floor, low glow, you close, time slow, blue steam, chrome gleam, deep bass, same dream. One more pass, one more sway, same you, same age. Ooh, in the bar stuck on rewind, so blue halo all in my mind. Time go liquid when you sway that way. Midnight rinse can't wash you away.
Then the bay go quiet, fans cut down, mist getting thinner, water quitting the ground. You step out first, leave the scent and the steam, leave the seat still warm, leave the bass still mean. Now it's just an empty room of concrete and glow. One blue light buzzing, one wet floor shining, and your tray still hanging where the smoke won't go.
Ocean mist on the hood. Warm wind through the crack in the glass. Headlights wet with salt. And the whole coast breathing on us.
I took the highway with a dark turn silk. Tide singing low with a rich slow tilt. Dance like blue on your bare cross knee. See on the left and your scent on me. I let my hair catch the weather first. Little cold on my skin, little heat in the thirst. You drove one hand with that lazy control, and the bass kept rolling like it knew my soul.
Chrome on the door took morning strips. Smoke in the cabin made velvet of it. I said nothing big, just let it ride. Coastline glowing in the edge of your eye.
I lean back soft in the leather hush. Heard the sub hit deep and the night go plush. All that long and dressed in expensive calm. All the distance gone when I touched your arm.
Midnight plush, staying away. Moon on your skin in the low and sway. Midnight plush, don't let it break. Coastline loop, keep me away.
Cliffside rails and the sleeping signs. I kept that coupe in a slow go line. Every red tail blur in the ocean steam. Felt like won't got dressed in a richer dream. I watched your jaw in the dash like glow. The half hell hunger you ain't gotta show. You wore the dark like a custom fit, and my pulse kept time every time you shift.
Raw man mixed with the rolled up burn, but your perfume sweet at every turn. I know that ache when the road go long, when the body stay close and the mind go gone.
He knew the two by the way he slowed, like he wanted more of the night than the road. Not more in the rush, more deep, more late. More of that hush when the bass feel fake. Plum shadows ran down the side of the frame. I swear each mile kept saying your name. Not out loud, nah, just in the glide. In the tie hum loop in the moonlit ride.
Midnight plush, staying away. Moon on your skin in the low and slay. Midnight plush, don't let it break. Coastline loop, keep me away.
By the third long stretch where the guardrails gleam, I got quiet enough to hear my need. Long and ain't loud when it's wrapped in gloss. It just leans in slow when it wants what it wants. I felt your hand find rest on my thigh. Felt the whole black coast pulling tight. Deep bass under us. Stars gone thin. All the sea black space trying to pull us in.
Dick it and slip like your ring on the wheel. Like salt on my lips and the way you feel. Like staying too long in a perfect lane. When the night gets soft and you don't explain.
I could've driven to the sky, turned pale just to hold that heat in the ocean veil. Your head on the seat with that fall of grace, moon moving slow on the side of your face. No bright promises, no hard goodbye, just a coast, just smoke, just a drift and drive. And the more we rode, the more it seemed like we lived inside one repeating dream.
Stay in the hush, stay in the light, salt on the air,
Beat in my veins.
one more slow mile, one more deep sway. Midnight keep folding, don't send it away. Midnight blood, staying away. Moon on your skin and the low end sway. Midnight plus, don't let it break. Coastline loop, keep me away. Then morning came quiet, gray on the sea. Engine roll softer, you're still next to me. No words in the cabin, breath just light, and the coast went pale, all the night stayed inside.
Your perfume hit first. Salt air right after. Warm smoke folding through the room. And the whole villa leaned into 2 a.m.
I was already deep in the low end hum. House speakers under the marble under my lungs. Ocean out back doing dark blue numbers. Pool light spilling on the tiki and ribbons. Gold on your shoulder, little fire on your collar. Barefoot slow with a warm stone darker. I don't even think the lines right now. Just scent heat tied in your body around. Everything rich but it ain't too loud. Just sea breeze, dim lamps and a smoke cloud. Silk shirt over chain cold on my chest. Confidence quiet, never needing to flex. You came through soft with the dangerous seas. One hand on the rail, one hand through the leaves. Palm shadows moving on the villa wall. And the bass down low, got the whole night small. I let the hush talk, let the ocean breathe. Let the blue light settle on your knees. Temptation sweet when it don't need chase. When it just stays near with that look on his face.
Gold on your skin, salt in the blue. I want that high tide all night with you. Slow little munch, smoke never through. Stay in this villa, stay in this mood.
Now my thoughts moving warm, not straight. Drifting through the room at a decadent pace. Ash in the tray and the ember real red. Your shadow sliding by the day bed. I remember the taste of the ocean in the air. And your perfume sitting heavy in my chair. How the whole White House got softer and too. Like the walls knew exactly what desire do. No clock in my head, just waves and glow. Soft pool shimmer in the speakers below. Ice in the bucket, sweating on the side table. My mind saying maybe, my body saying able. I got that laid back calm when the warm run deep. That luxury patience that never get cheap. I don't rush nights like this, nah. I let them unroll like smoke in the dark. You leaned in close and the sea got slower. Moonlight silver on your lower shoulder. And all I could think was to keep it right here in this warm blue hush with your mouth that near.
Gold on your skin, salt in the blue. I want that high tide all night with you. Slow little munch, smoke never through. Stay in this villa, stay in this mood.
Confidence look good when the lights stay low. When the ocean keep time and the warm winds blow. When the villa hold heat in the stone all night. And temptation wears silk and that edge lit white. I move like I knew what the moment worth. Bare souls quiet on the polished earth. No loud promises, no hard display. Just that deep bass pull and the way you sway. Out by the pool with the horizon black. Water catching moon in a broken stack. You touch my wrist and the world got narrow. Nothing but tie your breath and tomorrow. I was hay soaked on in the smoothest way. Half in the smoke, half in the spray. Whole mind looping like a record slow. Obsession dressed in a villa robe. Every little pause had a gold trim on it. Every little glance put a long burn on it. I could have stayed in it after I was framed to the sea. Forgot my name.
Ocean on repeat, bass under my ribs, warm stone, warm skin, and that look on your lips. Temptation don't shout, it just leans and slow. And all that luxury make it harder to go. Gold on your skin, salt in the blue. I want that high tide all night with you. Slow little march, smoke never through. Stay in this villa, stay in this mood. Now the house still hum, and the pool still shines. Sea keep rolling black through the edge of my mind.
Smoke first, then the amber needle light, then the booth, then your perfume inside the haze.
Basement bar, low ceiling, gold on the liquor backs, vinyl turning somewhere behind the red lit counter. I remember in pieces, your wrist by the ashtray, my chain cold on my chest, the booth holding heat like it knew us already. Soft leather deep kick, smoke rings lifting slow through the pendant glow. Everything expensive without showing off, everything blurred at the edge and rich in the middle. I keep getting the same flashes, your knee close, my hand near the room, breathing dark velvet over the baseline. No hard scene, just after hours gravity, just that pull with patience in it, just that little ache dressed clean. I think about the dust on the record sleeve, the chrome on the turntable arm, the warm red coal in the tray, how the whole place floated like a memory before it even ended.
Midnight blush, hold that glow, stay in the hush where the low winds roll. Midnight blush, move that slow, smoke on the pulse, don't let it go.
More fragments now, blue neon under the bottles, your shoulder catching gold from the wall lamp, my sleeve carrying burning perfume, the bartender flipping wax in a corner halo, crackle soul sample sub under it. I sang deeper in the booth and let the night get heavy. That kind of intimacy that never asks loud, that kind that leans, that kind that lingers. I remember wanting a second before the touch, more than the touch itself. The closeness had luxury in it, not money timing, not shine texture. Your outline soft behind the curtain of smoke rings. My thoughts cut short, then long, then cut again, like the record had a scar and still played perfect. Everything in the bar moved in circles, the music, the haze, my mind around your skin, slow burn, no bro, still felt dead ago.
Midnight blush, hold that glow, stay in the hush where the low winds roll. Midnight blush, move that slow, smoke on the pulse, don't let it go.
Last part comes back the clearest, the booth darker, the bar lower, the room almost private. Just bass pressing under the ribs and that vinyl flutter in the dark. I remember your hand on the table edge, the gold ring, the half-inch slide toward mine. That was enough to ruin the calm. I kept wearing it anyway. Cool face, warm blood, that laid back, smoke in the lungs, that lonely shine in the chest. The whole basement felt sealed from the city. No clocks down there, just grooves, glass, leather heat. I think about how desire looked soft in that light, how even restraint had style, how the record kept spinning like it knew we needed more time, and how memory now keeps skipping back to your wrist, to the ash, to the low end pressure, to that almost touch turning into everything. Needle drop, smoke lift, gold flash, pulse drift. One more loop, one more sway, one more breath, then it frayed.
Midnight blush, hold that glow, stay in the hush where the low winds roll. Yeah. Midnight blush, move that slow, smoke on the pulse, don't let it go.
Then the record turned, then your fingers brushed mine. Then the warmth changed, then your hand slipped away. Smoke kept rising, bass kept breathing. I stayed in the booth, with that last touch fading to black.
bass hit first through the booth and the flow, through the bottleneck shine, through the cut of the dough, through the red little ember in the tray by my hand, through this underground room like a slow command. I came in low with a vinyl spun warm, gold on the shelves and a blue-black charm, smoke rings rising from the far side glow, bar top gleaming like it learned to flow. Everything rich but the room stayed hushed, deep bass rolling all velvet plush. I sank in the leather with a drink on gold, let the whole late hour drape and fold, perfume in the haze with the burn I wore, soft on the air like a half-closed thought. Your skin caught light when you leaned my way, and the record beneath us kept begging me stay. No loud move, just a dangerous calm. My chain went cold, my chest stayed warm, longing in the glass, decadence in the seat, and the room got slower with every beat. I kept my cool in the slope of my grin, but inside that bass had a hold on my skin. Smoke on your skin, skin in the glow, hold it right there, don't let it go. Close like a secret, slow like a sin. Smoke on your skin, let me breathe you in. Needle kept tracing a silk dark groove. I watched your wrist by the ashtray move. Chrome on the turntable, arm flashed once, then melted back when the kick drum punched. The bartender slid through a halo of dim, all ice and amber, and edges gone thin. I stayed in the booth where the shadows dressed fine, where the red coat blinked like a low street sign. You looked like trouble with a luxury face, all soft heat curled in a measured pace. Not the kind that crash, more the kind that sink, make a man say less, make a whole night think. Smoke rings floated, then broke apart, same as the calm on the front of my heart. I wanted the second before the touch, wanted the hush, maybe even too much. That after hours ache sat rich and clean, like the whole bar knew exactly what I mean. Smoke on your skin, skin in the glow, hold it right there, don't let it go. Close like a secret, slow like a sin. Smoke on your skin, let me breathe you in. By the third long pour, the room turned deep. Less voices left, more bass underneath. Vinyl soul with that syrup on it. All midnight wait and a slow burn promise. I ran one thumb around the side of my glass, watched the shadow drift when the blue light passed. The booth held heat like it wanted us close, and the smoke stayed sweet where the low end rose. Longing wore silk in that cellar light. Decadence glowed in the corners all night. Every little gesture had expensive grace. The tilt of your chin, the half turn of your waist. I felt the dark get warm at the seams, felt my thoughts move thick like a record in steam. No crowd to hide in, no bright room noise, just my want laid back with a velvet voice. This ain't love said loud, just that late night lean, just that gold in the liquor and red in the sheen, just that soft black hour where control goes thin and the smoke keeps circling us back again. Needle drop, slow flame, gold breath, your name, roll room, deep spin, my pulse, pulling in. Smoke on your stage, skin in the glow, hold it right there, don't let it go, close like a secret, slow like a sin. Smoke on your skin, let me breathe you in. Then the record turned, and the room stayed low. I left cash by the gas, let the last cold glow. No big last word, just a coat, soft steps, door easing shut, bass still under my breath. I walked out slow, left the smoke where it been, and the night kept wearing your trace on my skin. On the seat back, chin tip slow, knee turned my way, and the whole wet boulevard started glowing.
Morning got in through the blinds of my mind, but I'm still on that strip with a black top shine. After rain, palm shadows, gold on the lane. Low rider soul in the crawl of the frame. I remember your posture more than your words. The way your shoulders went soft when the sub got heard. The way your fingers drew lines on the door like time got rich and wanted more. Chrome car red from the sleeping signs. Water held light like expensive wine. Now like melted jewels on painted street. And the tires kept singing under the beat. I drove real slow so the night could stay. Midnight tenderness in the warm air sway. Smoke in the cabin, blue dash on your skin. In a hush so deep I just leaned in. No loud promises, no hard display. Just a soft wet city and the price of delay. Just your body speaking in a language low. While the boulevard gleamed and refused to let go. Crossed and uncrossed. How the hole inside dark went velvet and gloss. How the rain left diamonds along the curb line. And every green light felt like borrowed time. You lean with the music, not fast, just true. That calm little motion that pulled me to you. And the bass went deep like it knew our pace. Like it wanted your heat in the shape of the space. Midnight tenderness ain't loud, it drips. Off the edge of your sleeve, off the shine of your lips. Off the seat gone warm where your perfume stayed. Off the low black lane where the puddle swayed. I remember my hand on the lacquer wheel. And how wanting you felt dressed up real. Not reckless, not cold, not sharp, not cheap. Just latent, smooth, and beautifully deep. The whole boulevard looked rinsed for us. Every storefront dim, every signal plush. And the more I rode through the rain, soft blurred, the more that night kept circling her. Blooded hour, keep it on my tongue. Wet like low ride, night still young. You in the glow where the time ran wild. Blurred hour, let me stay inside.
Now the morning clean, but the memory dark. Still hearing that low end under my heart. Still feeling the way that your head leaned back when the city turned liquid on a hood and rack. Luxury wasn't stones or a crowded room. It was wet boulevard and your soft perfume. It was one slow ride with the world washed thin and the smoke hanging sweet where your shape had been. I see your bracelet catch a passing flare. See rain on the glass make silk of the air. See your thigh go gold under signal red. See the whole night bowl where the low rider led. There was tenderness all in the crawl we kept, in the blocks we stretched, in the breaths we left, in the way you looked out then back at me. Like the rain made room for what couldn't be. An obsession came dressed in the gentlest clothes. In a hush between kick drum and the road. In the blur of the lane where the hour dissolved. In the way one touch left nothing resolved. So yeah, this morning got sunlight on me, but my mind still rolls through that rain-lit scene. Same chrome, same glow, same bass below. Same you in the dark where the slow rides go.
Where palms swing, signal red. Your hand in mine, and the city half dead. One more block, one more gleam, one more pass through that after rain dream.
Ran
up in the air, your hand on the rail, and I'm already there. You said, this house too quiet. I said, that's why I feel rich. Like sea outside, white stone inside, blue on your shoulder, gold on your wrist. I said, don't look that long. You said, too late for that. Fog in the glass, heat in the hall, sub in the marble, making it crack. Not crack like broken, crack like open. Whole room breathing, slow and chosen. Your dress catch moon, then let it slide. My voice stay low, but the want don't hide. I move one step, the floor turns silk, smoke turns soft, your stare turns built. Built like a move, not loud, not fast, just body on base, and a nice stretch back. Body on the bus, base on the skin, moon in the glass, let the whole thing spin. Body on the base, pull me close, don't drift. Low wind, slow breath, that's the whole night gift. You said, stay by the water. I said, bring that flame. Ocean all black, house all glow, and the smoke keep writing your name on the frame.
Arch your fingers, trace the glass, watch your shadow cross the town. Everything costly in the quietest way, like desire got taste and it dressed with style.
I said, you always so calm. You said, only from far, close like this. My pulse go wild, deep in the rib, on the backseat car. I let that line sit in the air, salt on your neck, perfume everywhere. No crowd in this mansion, just see and glow. Just one long hush and the speakers below. I leaned in slow, let the fabric speak. Your hand near mine, but not too deep. That almost touch, more dickery still. Made the whole glass house, been to the thrill. Been to the thrill.
Body on the base, base on the skin, moon in the glass, let the whole thing spin. Body on the base, pull me close, don't drift. Low and slow breath, what's on all night give?
I said, this how it look unreal. You said, don't wake it up, wave like flicker, cross your thigh, and the smoke rolls warm from the crystal cup.
I said, maybe it's the sea. You said, maybe it's the room.
I said, maybe it's your hands. You smile, and the bass got huge.
Glass walls holding every reflection. You and the moon, me and your section. Whole place floating like it paid for the dream. All white linen, all black water sheen.
Hey, soak warning, got me off balance, but I wear it smooth, like a rich black habit. Every room pause, at its own heat. Every bass drop, put your pulse on me, so I move 1 inch. You match that move, nothing rushed, but the air got proved. Sometimes a night, don't need more words, just body based, in a house that heard.
Say less, come near, stay style, right here. It's your head, smoke sweet, your skin, my knee.
Glass glow, moon slide, one more breath, don't break the die.
Body on the base, base on the skin, moon in the glass, let the whole thing spin. Body on the base, pull me close, don't drift. Low and slow breath, that's the whole night gift.
And the room went softer, but never went cold. And the sea stayed black, and the smoke stayed gold. You felt that too? Yeah. Under the floor,
Even when we went still, that bass kept breathing, man.
Tires hissed on the lot. Ice machine humming. Red vacancy buzzing through the dust. Bass under all of it. Like a second pulse. I still remember that motel holding heat. Sun gon' low, but the concrete breathing. Red letters painted in stucco soft. Chrome on the coupe catching the last little fire. I came in slow through the palm thin light. Room numbers glowing in a tire gold road. Your perfume moved before your steps did. Warm in the air with the rolled up smoke. The calm on your face had a velvet weight. Not loud, not rushed, just late night short. Pool light flicker by the empty chairs. Blue on your legs, red on your throat. I had the key card warm in my hand. You had that look like the night was already yours. Nothing dramatic, just a smooth small drip. From asphalt hush to the door click low. Even the hallway carried us off in bass like some far off trunk still talking to the walls. And in the recollection it all stays slow. Sign buzzing red, your body half gold. My thoughts leaning back in that sunset stain. Letting the whole scene float through smoke.
We glide, night drive glide. Red light on your skin while the low end rise. Still rolling in my mind when I close my eyes. That motel glow, that slow inside.
I remember your heel by the drop room key. Remember the lamp throwing amber on the sheets. Remember the ash in the tray by the bed, thin blue ribbons making halos over everything. Outside, the vacancy sign kept breathing on our phone like a patient temptation. Inside, your voice stayed low and easy, smooth as leather, soft as engine idle. Seductive, calm in the way you move, never too much, just enough to woo me. I watch your shadow slide across the wall, long and red from the sign through the blinds of dust. Now to the static glow from the door side glass, just enough light to make the room look rich. Mini fridge, I'm an ice bucket sweating, my chain cooling down on the edge of the table. No hard confessions, no loud promises, just your fingertips trailing heat on my wrist. I still can taste that after hours there, smoke, skin, motel, soap and dust. That luxury wasn't diamonds and flash, it was time stretching out with nowhere to be. And every time I think back on it, the bass comes with it, low and expensive, like memory got subwoofers in the chest, and your name still lives in the reverb.
We glide, night drive glide. Red light on your skin while the low end rise. Still rolling in my mind when I close my eyes. That motel glow, that slow inside.
Later in the memory, the lot went darker. Sun fully gone, but the red stayed working. Our coupe sat still under buzzing light hood, holding a smear of the city's last color. I recall your hand on the passenger door, how you paused there smiling without a sound. That smile had history I never got, but I felt it move through me all the same. The room behind us kept it soft disorder. Sheets undone, smoke hanging sweet and lazy. The vending machine down a breezeway glow. The tiny blue square in a red silver world. I swear the whole motel knew a rhythm air conditioner purr. Sign buzz, bass thump faint. Even the gravel under my soles fell slower, like the night hex syrup in its veins. I didn't want a sunrise or a speech, just that exact way to you in the dust. That kind of craving don't shout its name. It leans back smooth and lets the silence shine. So I keep replaying the exit frame. Your shoulder warm and the vacancy wash. My post still low like the trunk still live. The whole scene moving, no neither of us big.
Now when I ride alone, that red still finds me. That light still hums, that bass still shines me. One sunset motel, one soft slow burn. In every late drive, take that same turn. We glide, night drive glide. Red light on your skin while the low end rise. Still rolling in my mind when I close my eyes. That motel glow, that slow inside.
And the memory thins. But it never breaks. Red sign breathing through the dark.
through the bay. Room gone quiet. Smoke gone light. Get something running my rib. Bass still raiding the mouth.
Salt on your perfume, smoke in the breeze, warm tick low cologne. Midnight on me, I was already gone before the hall left stillness. Already in the midst of it, already in your distance. Blue marina lamps breaking on the rails, soft bodies moving, soft bass under sails. I keep thinking in waves, not lines, not plans, just a scent in the air. And my ring heavy hands, just a shoulder near mine, then away, then near. And the whole deck turning into blur in my ear. Chrome kept folding the water, water kept folding the light. Like kept touching your skin, like it wanted the night. I stayed low in the drift, half smile, half prayer. Like the smoke knew your name and kept writing it there. Dreamy thing, sad little shine, beautiful ache. No reason, just time. Lost in the hour on you, lost in the blue on you. Minutes keep smearing through, I can't get clear of you. Lost in the hour on you, slow in the fume on you. Night got a halo too, I only move to you. Music came up from below like heat through the grain. I felt it in my ribs, in my jaw, in the chain. Somewhere by the stern, somebody laughed and was gone. Somewhere by the dock, the city kept hanging on. But I was in the cloud of your passing, and that soft, expensive sorrow, and that look that say maybe and never say tomorrow. You turned in the air, changed, that simple, that clean. All the white rope lights went loose in the scene. I watched your wrist touch glass, watched the red dot glow, watched the dark get tender every time you move slow. No straight confession, no hard sell, no chase. Just my mind floating circles around the shape of your face. And the yacht kept swaying like a thought half spoken, like a memory trying not to know it was broken. Boon on the water, smoke by the mast, your scent on the night breeze make the whole moment last. Low chant, low tide, low burn in my chest. I drift where you drift, I rest where you rest. Yeah. After midnight got silk and it blew away, soft stain. Got a way of making pleasure feel a little like rain. Not cold, just far, just sweet when it leaves. Like a touch in the fog that your body believes. I was staring too long, couldn't help that, my fault. You were moving like a song with no end in the vault. Just a hush on the deck, just a glow on your thigh. Just a sea going black under a violet sky. I kept losing the edges of the hour of me. Every plume from your lips made a new little sea. And I wanted the blur, wanted more of that ache. Wanted one more slow turn for the memory to take. So I stayed with the pulse, with the roll, with the blue, with the sadness that shines when the wanting stays true. Ooh. Lost in the hour on you, lost in the blue on you. Minutes keep smearing through, I can't get clear of you. Lost in the hour on you, slow in the fume on you. I got a halo too, I only move to you. Then the deck thinned out, then your shadow went light. Still your fragrance kept floating through the salt of the night. Not your hand, not your voice, just that soft thing you wore. And the yacht kept drifting like it wanted you more.